All right, let's dive right into this explainer. Today we're unpacking the incredible career peak of one of the absolute most recognizable figures on the planet, Cristiano Ronaldo. But listen, we aren't just here to talk about his goals, his footwork, or his highlight reels. We're actually setting up a really fascinating psychological mystery. How exactly does a human mind operate when it has already totally conquered its field? We're going to break down the exact mental framework that separates the absolute elite from, well, everyone else.
So why chase greatness after achieving literally everything? Seriously, I want you to sit with that for a second. It's basic human nature to strive for a huge goal, and then, once we finally hit it, we relax, right? We take a breath, maybe admire our own work. But why does an athlete with unmatched success, unimaginable wealth, and massive global fame still wake up every single day with this burning, almost obsessive desire to compete? What is the fuel left in that engine when the tank, logically speaking, should be completely empty?
That brings us to Section 1, the paradox of success.
Reaching the absolute pinnacle of a career usually breeds a little bit of complacency. Getting to the top is brutal, but staying there is historically so much harder just because you naturally lose that hunger. But Ronaldo, he completely defies this trend. His achievements are on a scale that is frankly hard to even comprehend. We're talking major trophies at the absolute highest levels of the sport. He's broken countless scoring records that analysts literally thought were untouchable. And beyond the hard numbers, he's inspired millions of people globally. It is a massive, undeniable list of past successes. By all logical metrics, his job is done. He's got nothing left to prove to anyone. And yet, if you watch him play today, his passion for the game is completely undiminished. He still sprints, shouts, and plays like a rookie who's just desperately trying to secure his first professional contract.
Moving on to Section 2, the weight of expectations. To really get where his fire comes from, we have to look at the immense pressure he's under. Every single match, he carries this incredibly heavy, threefold burden of greatness. He isn't just out there playing for personal glory anymore, he carries the immense responsibility of representing his club and all their historic ambitions. On top of that, he carries the massive expectations of his entire country on his shoulders. And, maybe most importantly, he carries the hopes of the fans across the globe who have stuck by him for years. Let me tell you, that is one heavy, invisible backpack to wear out onto a pitch.
And because of that enormous weight, his internal state isn't just some calm, robotic confidence. Like any elite athlete, right before kickoff, Ronaldo is likely experiencing this super intense, complex cocktail of emotions. You've got excitement for the game itself, crushing pressure from those three pillars of expectation we just talked about, a fierce determination to win, and an undeniable pride in who he represents. It is a loud, chaotic mix of feelings that would honestly just freeze most normal people right in their tracks.
Which leads us to Section 3, channeling emotion into focus.
So, how does he separate himself? Basically, by absolutely refusing to rest on his laurels. While most of us would happily look back at everything we've already achieved, actually, scratch that, even just looking at a few good days of work, Ronaldo essentially gives himself amnesia regarding his own greatness. He wipes the slate. His mind becomes completely and entirely locked onto preparing for the next challenge.
And this psychological pivot is incredibly practical. It's exactly how you take monumental, paralyzing pressure and make it manageable. You just chop it down into these immediate, actionable micro-challenges. When that referee blows the whistle, he isn't out there thinking about his lifetime statistics or his grand legacy. He's just thinking about step 1, the very next training session. Step 2, the very next goal. Step 3, the next immediate opportunity to make a run and help his team. He totally forces his focus into the present moment.
And that brings us to Section 4, the relentless daily mantra. This right here is the core philosophy that drives him. His mindset has always been beautifully, ruthlessly simple. Success yesterday doesn't guarantee success tomorrow. You earn it again, every single day. Wow, that is his ultimate blueprint for battling complacency. The slate is wiped totally clean every single morning. Yesterday's trophies simply do not score today's goals. You have to wake up and earn the right to be a champion all over again, completely from scratch.
So the absolutely crucial point here is that no matter what happens next in his career, his true superpower actually isn't his physical ability, his vertical leap, or his crazy goal-scoring record. His absolute greatest strength is this relentless internal desire to just keep getting better. That mindset is the real engine behind the man, and that unwavering, obsessive dedication to personal growth, that is exactly why millions of fans around the world continue to admire him. It's not just what he does on the field, it's how he thinks.
I want to wrap up our explainer today by turning this directly over to you. What is the next pitch that you are stepping onto, and how are you going to earn your success today?
Now, you might not be playing in front of 80,000 screaming football fans, but look, we all have our own pitch. We all have our own responsibilities and our own legacy to build. Are you resting on whatever it is you achieved yesterday, or are you waking up, wiping the slate clean, and earning it all over again? Take this elite, forward-looking mindset into your own life, your own work, and your own ambitions. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, keep pushing forward.